All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shatter as we take a look at AAA and AAA and triple I, Zath. That's what I'm going to do.
That's right.
That's simple,
It's
nice
the
and
A's
easy.
versus the I's.
The A's versus the I's. All right, let's have a look at this. What do we got? Why? Let's get moving right here. There we go. All right. So, AAA fielding a lineup, 2 battleship, 4 cruiser, 3 destroyer. Have a look over the destroyer. We've got Ham's Hammer here in a daring. Pretty standard, nothing fancy there. Our first Grozovoy of the day, that's Senor Gato Bueno. Senor Good Cat. I love it. He is actually running unique upgrade Grozovoy.
Meow.
Last Belmont's daring, he is running the unique upgrade daring, so his torpedoes are a little more of a focus for his particular ship. We have our first Howden Liu of the day, that's GS Patton, headed towards mid more than likely, the way we see people tend to play Howden Liu on this map. On the right flank, Dark Angel 98's Moskva, running unique upgrade and top grade gunner. Chases Marseille, again with gun reload, traverse, and adrenaline rush. Besium's Bourgogne. I haven't seen Bourgogne today. We haven't seen many French battleships today, just the Republique earlier.
Yep, I saw one Bourgogne earlier in EU today.
Yep, little bit of a survivability there, running BOS and fire prevention. Ikix Ohio, again, fire prevention, but no BOS. Brisk on this particular Ohio. And all the way back on the left flank, we have Hook Lines Napoli. What do we got cooking for Triple I, Zath?
Yeah, hook line I want to mention. I covered, I believe it was hook line. I covered a clan battle, and he managed to hold off YOLO K or YKO clan on one side of the map by himself against 3 ships. Very impressive.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So Triple I, we have Asherona in the daring, heading towards the middle of the map. Heading towards the sea cap is Megazao in his Shimakaze. This is a 12-kilometer spec torpedo build Shimakaze without the unique upgrade.
Yep.
Behind him is Ballin Cupcakes. I love the name. Secondary build Napoli. Behind him is our Montana Involuntary Soul in a sniper build Montana. The other battleship for Triple I is Moose on the Loose in the Kremlin, going into a position where he's basically going to decide where he goes based off of deployment of the enemy team. In front of them is, heading towards the A side, is Vifire's Petropavlovsk with the unique upgrade. Boy I Know Writes Des Moines with the unique upgrade in front of him. We got Brain Polish's Yu Yang. This is a smoke build Yu Yang with the unique smoke upgrade, or special upgrade, I should say. And torpedo build otherwise. And Hungry at 15 in the Marsilli, working his way all the way to the flank with engine boost going. And he even has his extra propulsion module there, extra engine boost module.
Refresh my memory, Zath. What is the unique upgrade for Petropavlovsk?
It improves the AP characteristics of the AP shells.
Like more
I
damage?
Yes, and I don't recall the extra part of it. So if you'll give me a few moments, I will check.
No rush. We got time. Torpedoes going in on Akarona's daring. No hydro up. Akarona takes 1 in the stern. Little surprising.
That's an early hit.
Yeah, you don't ever like. I mean, if you're in a hydro destroyer, why are you taking torpedoes?
Well, the hydro's up now, and by the way, that's the extra damage daring torpedo.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's probably the unusual. Those are the 2 unusual unique upgrades that we're seeing in the game, right? Is the one for the daring and the one for the Petro.
Yeah, so the Petro, 10% AP shell damage, minus 10% to dispersion of main battery guns, so they are more accurate.
They're less accurate.
You lose minus 10% maximum dispersion. It's more accurate.
Okay, it's more accurate, and the AP it's harder in exchange for what?
1 less consumable each.
Ah, okay, that's the penalty. Okay, I got you now.
So he's got 1 less if you hold Alt. Let's see, he's got with Superintendent, he's only got 3 radars, 3 heals, 3 hydros. So in random battles, we see a lot of people take that with Kuznetsov, or we like to call him OP-Zov or Crutch-Zov, depending on how you like to call it, because you get that at first kill, first blood, and then you get an extra consumable. It offsets that unique upgrade.
Indeed. Well, Triple I, go ahead.
I was just going to say the daring one, 5% detectability. This is slot 5, so a little bit, it's not as stealthy.
Not quite as stealthy.
Maximum torpedo damage increased by 15%.
15%, yeah.
And 20% less torpedo tube reload time, so you can spam them faster too.
Boy I Know Writes Des Moines in a bit of a pickle here. Going to get Dutch oven twice by the Howden Liu, not getting any out of the first one. Second one, this one's not going to be quite as bad. A little bit of ship damage there. Took a bit of a Marseille salvo broadside there. III picking up the A cap, while AAA picking up the B cap. Now, III is in a much better position to grab C. For starters, they have free ships here, and there's only 2 AAA ships. AAA is hanging much closer to the mid and the A cap.
Yep. And Megazao, we've seen him do a lot of dirty, nasty things with Shimakaze in previous COTS seasons. So I wouldn't be surprised. You can see he's already dumping his next salvo out towards where he would expect to see a radar cruiser. Of course, he doesn't know there is none.
But I like that, right? You can look and see he did 2 salvos north, fishing for the Napoli, and then 1 salvo back to the west, like you said, fishing for a radar cruiser.
Yep, and when you combine that with Ballin' Cupcakes' Napoli torpedoes, that's a lot of fish in the water.
A lot of fish in the water. But for the moment, all of them coming up empty, as Megazao does bag that cap. And that means that III will slowly close this gap and start to move out to a lead here in moments.
Deepwater Yu Yang torpedoes coming into Patton's Howden Liu. He's got Hydro going, so he detects them. Not a problem.
He's just got I was going to say, he's got a gap there.
But then there's radar.
Well, the radar goes up and they know where he is, but who's got shots? Who's going to shoot him?
Nobody.
The Petro, maybe the Marseille? Petro salvo is going in, but I can't imagine he gets those over the island. Nope.
Just one overpen on the superstructure, and that's
exactly.
it. Yeah.
The Petro shells simply have too much velocity and not enough elevation to get over the island. Now, the Howden Liu's continuing to reverse. This salvo might actually get some damage, and he does.
Yep.
So continuing to reverse like that actually opens him up to damage from the Petro.
Yeah, he's actually backing up to shoot the Petro, which is interesting.
Feels like a bit of a bit of a mistake there.
Well, yeah, as he loses 10K.
I say Petro took a couple of 10K salvos on him, and so far hasn't taken a single point of damage in return.
Okay, Patton putting out another Dutch oven on the Des Moines. Boy, now right hitting W. Dodges most of it.
Taking a little bit of chip damage across the stern, but nothing major.
Yeah. The big thing is Moose on the Loose is Kremlin. Look at him just going for it.
I like it, though. They own this cap, and they're basically, the message is, you ain't getting it back now.
Yes.
That is not going to happen.
Yes, he will hold this position for the Dominion.
Moose, actually, look at Moose. Moose is going all in. Moose's guns are turned. He knows this Howden Liu has no torpedoes, no way to prevent the close push.
Yep.
So he's going for it. He's going to get into a fight with this guy, and only one of them is coming home.
Wonder what Involuntary is looking at right now. He's turning. Oh, look at that camo. He's turning his guns. He's getting ready. They know they're going to squeeze out Patton.
Yep, Patton absolutely getting pressed here. They've made the call. Now, Patton actually has the ability to cut through this gap and rotate south, but as soon as he does that, the Petropavlovsk is waiting and ready for him.
Yeah, now, Leo doesn't exactly have the bestest of turning radius.
He may not make that
slow
turn.
down a lot.
He does make it.
But
Salvo actually goes in on Belmont's Daring while they can see him. Now, the Petro's got to be a little careful. He's got AP. I was going to say, if the Howden Liu has AP loaded, that could go badly for Vifire. There we go. He's got to get his bow back, and he does. Big Montana salvo coming in on the Howden Liu.
Yep, he was waiting for Howden Liu to come in.
Yep.
Big chunk.
Patton just absolutely getting pushed out of position, focused out in textbook fashion. Brilliant play here from III.
Yes. Conga line torpedoes miss Moose, unfortunately, for last Belmont. Being spotted by that radar. Oof.
An excellent coordinated push and execution bags III first blood here on Shatter.
Yes.
It's not all sunshine and roses, though, because the Des Moines over here, a boy I know writes, Des Moines getting absolutely focused. The Burgonia and the Daring have just continued to pummel him with HE and really, really put the hurt on him here.
Yep, and he's dark, but of course French radar is a thing. You just keep shooting until you get explosions.
Well, it's working for the Daring so far. With the Howden Liu gone, boy I know right might have the ability to reverse back into a slightly more protected position here. His next heal, his last heal, I should say, still 60 seconds away.
Yeah. Beezum's Burgundy looked like he was firing AP.
He
The second
was.
time we've seen that today. AP fired into a bow on American ship, which it has no business being done that way because, of course, you can't overmatch the bow.
Well, it's a 200-point lead and growing here for Triple I as we cross the halfway mark of the game.
Oh, Beezums is going to take 2 deep water torpedoes. Feels bad.
Yep, Yu Yang torpedoes on the Burgonia. Oh, big hits, too. Burgonia hates those.
Feels bad.
And the next salvo is already on the way. In fact, Beezums is going to go out. I think they're going to bag him, Zap. They do.
There it is. The Kremlin moves, takes him down.
Kremlin's stern turret was flipped and took care of business. Wow. Big kills here for Triple I.
Yeah.
Belmont's Daring now backing off of the B cap as Dark Angel's Moskva pushing in. I got to say, Zath, if I'm Moose, I'm strongly considering moving up and punching this Moskva out, too.
I mean, is there a need?
No, but it's like, why not? Is the way I look at it. Vifire's Petro not quite able to get his salvo over the island into the side of Chaser's Marseille. Marseille return fire comes in, but only gets overpins.
Yeah, Bueno Wright is out of heals.
Yep.
But most importantly, still alive.
For the moment. 350-point lead and continuing to grow. There's the AP salvo Vifire was looking for.
Yep, we saw that, and you better believe he's reloading.
The Ohio salvo coming in on the Petro. Kremlin pushes out the Marseille, but Vifire taking a big hit there. And now we're only 60 seconds away from a Triple I win here on Shatter.
Yep, it's a 100-point game. Involuntary Soul takes a torpedo in the Montana. DCPs, he's got a heal. It's not going to matter.
They bring Belmont's Daring over to C to try to slow the bleeding. They don't have a radar on this flank, so they have no way to pick him up and to push him out. Megazao would have to get up there and spot him with his face, and with the Grozovoy and the Napoli nearby, that's not going to happen.
Nope, so that will definitely stem the bleeding a little bit points-wise.
It's going to buy him some time, but it feels like the pumps on the Titanic, minutes only.
Ham's Hammer on radar from Bueno Wright, going in.
Oh, there, he's out.
Going out.
Yep.
And that'll seal the deal.
20 seconds now to a Triple I win here as they just...
Wait. Time extension. Bueno Wright.
Oh, they do bag Boy I Know Right. It is a time extension. And again, 90 seconds. I still don't see how AAA wins this game, Zach. I just don't see it.
No. Ballin' Cupcakes is detected on the Napoli, but it looks like they've changed their targets and they're focusing the Shimakaze and Montana.
Kremlin salvo going in on hook line. Yeah, wow. Flat broadside, just nothing out of it.
Look at the Congo line torps on Dark Angel's Moskva as he's going in.
But he's got his Hydra up. He can see them all, baby.
Yep, he almost gets the Daring.
Moose having to pre-turn his guns, waiting for the Moskva to come out. Looks like the Moskva's going for the
We're gonna
ram.
Watch this. We're going to watch that assassination. No.
Actually, no.
Fired too early.
Is
he
going
too early?
I think he's going for the close path. I think he's going to try and assassinate the Kremlin, Zaf.
I mean, he can't afford to drive a crash. He can't afford a ram.
A crash is a crash. Yeah.
He's got to do a drive-by, but he's too close.
He's too close.
He's kiting it too close.
He's trying for the ram. That's literally why he's here, and he can't do it. They missed the stern by about a meter. He gets nothing out of this close pass, and now he's going to end up. He is broadside to the Marseille. The Kremlin stern turret.
Butt turret. No. Doesn't kill him. Daring goes down to Asherona from Ikix, Ohio. There he goes. Blown out of the water, literally.
They do bag the Daring. They do get the Moskva. 40 seconds to play here. Still a 3-ship lead.
Yeah, but Gato Bueno is detected now. He's in trouble. Being shot at. One more salvo will end his...
He's out. I mean, he's stealthy. He's stealthy. So
And
now all Triple I has to... Oh, the blind fire almost gets Gato.
Very close.
Triple I just has to push in and step on the B cap. There's nothing left on the western half of the map. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be robbed a death pick, Sag.
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so.
that's the case, who do I want to focus on? I don't know. Whatever.
Well, it's the rare Bravo win, Zath, for you
up.
today. Nope.
I got a death pick.
Oh,
I
did
got
you?
I got the daring sinking in the
Oh, okay,
foreground.
right at the very end.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, there you go. Well,
Yeah.
Triple I with a solid win here on Shatter, Zath. They played really
So-
well.
I've been waiting to say it.
Uh-oh.
The eyes have it.
Oh. Wow, 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 wow.